So there were 3 little pigs. The wolf blew the house down, and one of the little pigs got so mad that he threw the brick way up in the air, and the plane was flying by. Here's Linda.
Hello. Welcome. I'm Linda Green. I should be named Laverne, not for the Laverne and Shirley show. Ah, that'd been so bad, wouldn't it? If I was named after Laverne and Shirley show. All right. What are you thinking about the shirt over there?
You're doing sit-down comedy. It's stand-up. You gotta stand up.
I can do whatever I want.
Okay.
So, what's up with your shirt?
My shirt is Ralph Lauren.
Ralph Lauren.
That's a Ralph Lauren.
Ooh, aren't you special? No, for real.
It's a polo.
I don't care. A polo shirt is something that has a freaking collar on it.
It does have a collar.
Anybody has a collar, just like a cat. Himalayan and stuff.
It has a collar.
Good try. Next. Your turn.
My turn?
Yeah, I said it was your turn.
Well, my turn to do what?
Ask a question.
Oh. Oh, you want me to ask a shirt? What about your shirt?
It's a white shirt. So I'm poor, and I'm wearing a white shirt.
So you got to laugh right
It's
there.
an undershirt right there. Yeah.
You finally, it took a while, but you finally got it. It's a rhythm thing.
Yeah, it's a rhythm thing. Yeah. Ha, 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 ha. Well, if I had my own clothes, I would know. But I don't. Because you don't want to know why? Because I live out of 2 cars and 2 houses and 2 jobs. So, I can't make up my mind.
It's like Jesus saying you have 5, but you really just need be faithful to God.
I've been faithful.
To God.
Anyways, what's your point?
Well, it's good stand-up. Keep on going. You're better than Robin Williams.
Yeah, no.
Or Gilda Radner.
Robin Williams? He reminds me of a rabbit.
A rabbit?
A rabbit. Hip hop.
What? Robin Williams? You're the best that ever was. You don't know any jokes? One joke?
Your mama was so fat.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't remember the rest.
Your mama was so fat.
Nah, she sat on the house.
Your mama was so fat she couldn't get out of the house. They had to remove her from the house from the roof. Your mama was so big, when she'd go to McDonald's, she'd ask for a huge Mac.
I don't forget about the fish sandwich, extra tartar sauce, no pickles.
Your mama was so big, when she'd go to McDonald's, she'd ask for double the chicken McNuggets, and then if they didn't have double, then she'd return
want
it
ranch
and get like a
Let's get some
hamburger.
barbecue sauce that has
Barbecue sauce on the chicken
high
McNuggets.
fructose. Do it.
Your
High
mama was so fat she sold barbecue sauce.
Hey, some mommies do that. There's a good one at the Dollar Tree. She's really good. She's beautiful too. Yeah. I might be hitting on the mamas with the barbecue sauce. But the ranch
I got a joke. All right, it takes a while. Okay, so there is this guy on a plane. He's a big old fat guy. He smoked a cigar, but he wasn't supposed to smoke on the plane. So he pulls out the cigar.
What year was it?
It was like 1980.
All right, so
And he's smoking this cigar on the plane. And right next to him was this old lady. But she had this little lap dog. It's a really cute little chihuahua. She's sitting there petting her chihuahua. Chihuahua was sitting there shivering and all this stuff.
Ooh.
Well, let me finish.
Taco Bell.
Flight attendant walked up to the fat guy. Said, listen.
Was that Bell flight attendant or a female?
It was a female.
Oh, cool.
This is a lady.
She bring you some sodas?
Lady flight attendant. Yeah, she was mad. So she said, look, don't hit me. No, I'm just joking. She said, look, you cannot smoke that cigar on the plane. And plus, that lady over there with the dog, it might, affect her. So the lady goes, she's like, my dog, it is affecting my dog. The cigarettes or the cigar smoke is affecting my dog. My dog is just wheezing and coughing. That lady said, I thought that was going to happen. So she said, listen, get rid of your cigar so this lady's dog can breathe. And so the little chihuahua was sitting there barely, because all the smoke, they were on a small plane.
Why does he give the dog a freaking cigar? Make him happy.
So basically what ended up happening
Just a second.
is that the flight attendant said, look, you have to put away that cigar. So the man goes, well, if I'm going to put away this cigar, then you tell that lady over there that she's got to throw her lapdog out the window. And they're like 30,000 feet in the air.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
That's horrible. How many miles is that?
I don't know. You can just Google it.
I don't know.
Now, here's the thing.
About 6 miles.
So the 30,000.
So now we're in the stratosphere.
This is stand-up comedy. This is stand-up comedy. It's not science class or math class. Okay, now listen. Okay, well, Seinfeld. If it's Seinfeld, it is math class. Okay, so an equation, you got c squared equals a squared plus b squared.
I'm not. Person.
I'm not done. He didn't like
say
that.
You were dumb.
Okay.
D-O-N-E.
Well, call Seinfeld. See what he'd do.
Call Seinfeld. What did he do?
So basically, this is what ends up happening. The lady, flight attendant, says, okay, the final warning. You throw that cigar out the window. So the fat guy goes, okay, tell the lady to throw the dog out the window.
How fat was he? How many pounds was he? What was his height? What makes you divine as a fat guy?
I don't know. He's a big old fat guy.
Like 250 pounds? 207 pounds?
I know he's as big as Fat Albert in the commercial.
Oh, God.
Not commercial, I'm sorry, in the cartoon. Big guy. He's a big guy. Taking up 2 seats.
All right, so it's a big
John Candy.
Nobody that big? All right, we're talking about 300 pounds now.
John Candy.
Upper 200s, lower 300s.
Okay, John Candy saw.
Right.
So finally, she goes over to the lady, the flight attendant that has the old lady. The flight attendant goes over to the old lady and says, "Listen, he's not going to throw away that cigar. I know these types of guys." He said that if you throw away the dog out the window, then She's like, no. So, it keeps on going on. He keeps smoking. All the smoke's going all over the place. Everything's, the smoke's filling the whole cabin and everything. And that poor little dog is almost about dead. Turned green. The Chihuahua was brown and then it turned green. Well, the lady...
What do you do? Eat algae?
The lady who was, the old lady... That was
your mom on American Airlines.
No, she wouldn't take her Chihuahua on.
So what story?
I'm trying to tell the story. So then all of a sudden it started affecting the lady. And she started wheezing. And it got bad. So she just thought, well, this cigar smoke's going to kill me. I'll just go ahead and just throw the little Chihuahua out the window. And maybe he'll throw that cigar out his window. So she made a deal with the fat guy and said, look, you throw that Chihuahua out the window. Well, the fat guy, told her, throw the Chihuahua out the window. You throw that cigar out the window. And I'll throw, the old lady said, I'll throw my dog out the window. So they made an agreement. The flight attendant said, finally, they made an agreement. So she opened the windows for them. And they went 1, 2, and 3. And she threw her dog right out that window. And the fat man threw his cigar out the window. Now, guess what?
What?
The plane landed. Guess what was on the wing?
Dog?
The dog was on the wing. Guess what was in its mouth?
Cigar.
Nope, the brick. So my father was a big bully. He bullied people most of his life. He was the type of person that would just assault somebody for stealing his parking spot. My stepmother was a very similar type of bully, but she was more mentally abusive to people and made fun of a lot of people and laugh at a lot of people for stuff. Very surprised that she actually married my father, or I don't know if they're still married. I really don't know. I don't really talk to him, but I'm surprised that she did when I was 9 years old, because he was a polio survivor or victim or whatever. So I'm surprised that she even did. It's 5.6 miles in the air.
I said, oh man, this chicken's hot. Did I leave it in here too long, or put the oven, or shut the door or something? She's like, well, I told you 3 minutes too long, but you do what you want to do. And then another time, something. The last thing that upset me about 45 minutes ago was, I took a 15-minute break, and she doesn't even acknowledge me. So I came back, and she was doing dishes. I was like, can we please talk? I was like, can you please acknowledge me when I take my break? She's like, I hear you. I'm like, well, can you please acknowledge it? You know? Like, we don't have to run to the manager about everything. And I was like, man, seriously, this is breaking my heart. She's like, yeah, your heart's gonna be broken all the time. She's not a team player. She sucks. Just don't like her. And then I knew it at 7-Eleven, so I must have got stuck to my debit card.
So you're saying you basically found it. We're going to Walmart. Gonna get some organic. Can't believe my mother-in-law. You think this is some kind of new movie? Of course vlogging is a new movie, it's new cinema. talking about like the off-brand. It's probably like where the yogurt is and stuff. This is probably. Oh no, it's right here. Okay, so you got the sour cream. Ooh, look, pineapple pie. I've never seen that before. Buy it for a person, elderly person that's getting ready for hospice. Good food and good people.
All right, let's look for salsa. I always forget. You have to videotape everything. Please, these stuff is getting old. Hey, guess what kind of cars we have? A black and a white.
What do you mean?
A black car and a white car.
Yeah, it's all different color cars.
Well, that one, the red one over there. Get pulled into the office because you have red on.
So the reason why I am in this situation is because my father is very stingy. He's a very selfish person. And I don't know how much longer he'll live, and this is a bad way to go out. But maybe not, you know. But it's better to let your children have more. You know, you want your children to be able to make 6 figures, have a big house, wife and children. Those are the things that you want to pray for your children to do. And I don't think that my father and my cruel stepmother are praying those things for me. There was a time in the Bible where people sacrificed their children to the god of Baal for their own benefits. There's a really pretty sunset coming up here. It's better to give than to receive. And that goes for him too. His father gave him everything. Enough gold to torture his children for a very long time. See, when my father watches this, he analyzes everything. He analyzes the cuts and the dissolves. He tries to figure out the manipulation behind what's going on in the filmmaking. He analyzes it for his own benefits. Pain is what he wishes upon me. Suffering, isolation. Those are the wishes that my Father has for me. My Heavenly Father does not wish those things upon me. My Heavenly Father is far more powerful than my real father. One day, my Heavenly Father will give me far more than what you think. One day, my Heavenly Father will love me far more than what you think. One day, I will rest my bosom in the one and only God of the universe. And I will celebrate and I will feast. And you will watch me. You will watch in a very lonely place. You will watch me in a pit of fire. I will not be in the pit of fire. I will be on a puffy cloud in heaven, where the streets are lined with gold, where the streets are lined with the riches of gold, where the streets are lined with gold. And I will see the mansions, and I will live in peace, and you will live in hell. There in heaven, I'll never be lonely. I will never know loneliness. I'll be at pure bliss forever, forever, and ever. And if you don't believe in the one and only Messiah, you'll have to go to Armageddon and fight him with your tool that you'll turn into a weapon. And he'll crush you like a grape wine press, and all you'll be is liquid for the enjoyment and for the pleasure of God's kingdom. Here, grab this bottle right here. We decided to go with this one right here. It's the sun-dried tomato basil. Pretty good one.
Back. Is that being a team player or communicating with your coworkers? Not responding back. I'm not going to bring up everything that happened, but I'm going to bring something up, right? We'll get the beer out of the situation. It's going to drive me crazy if I don't do this. No, I've been sitting and thinking about this, and I do. Just give me 1 second.
Well, let me know when you're ready. Well,
Hello, Tiffany. I was wondering if the manager of Milton was available, please.
Yes, hold on for 1 moment, please.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm not gonna say how would you feel. I think I'm gonna say
just tell them that, you know, she's picking on you.
I can't say that.
Basically, well, I mean, she's
She
picking on you, right?
is.
Oh, man, that chicken was good. It's about David Koresh and the last days at the compound. You like that documentary?
Like that. No, I don't like the way you talk.
What's wrong with the way talking like that? Or I can talk like this. Is this better when I talk like?
The tactical team took that as their cue then to advance.
Dang.
So let's put a lot of gas in and let's really drive them out of there.
As the FBI escalates the gas attack, tanks smash their way further into the building.
I watched the tank take the 2 front doors and push them back into the building to where I was there. I'll never forget what it's like to see a tank come through the front door of the place that you live. It's devastating.
As the armored vehicles maneuver around the compound, they inadvertently sever Koresh's phone line with the FBI. He is no longer able to communicate with his attackers.
Came down to the chapel area and said, you know, they severed the phone cord, so right now there's no negotiation. We're just going to show them that we're not going to come out, and hopefully they'll get us into the phone line.
Yeah, work at a job. I can't even speak her own mind. Somebody gets their own way. You know?
Yeah, I understand.
I try to convert her without getting the managers involved.
People can be cruel.
Yeah, and I said, you know what? You're breaking my heart right now. I'm crying. Oh, good. Your heart's going to be broken forever. What kind of person says that?
That sounds
She's a
weird.
Christian. Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
she's a what?
And she's supposedly a Christian.
I know that people say they're Christians, but they treat other people crappy, or they, you know, neglect other people, take all the money.
Why? What's she doing?
And George was losing members to Koresh.
She's mean and rude. She's 55 and she's grouchy and she's angry. Taking out on the world.
People are just real
Do
judgmental.
you know how I know that? She's 55 and grouchy and taking out on the world. Do you want to know why? How I know that?
So my mom was 55, dying of cancer, and she was the exact same way. So was this other girl at Thompson. That's how probably dying of cancer. We don't know.
It'll be okay, sweetie.
I don't know what kind of health insurance they have over there, but
It'll be okay,
I think
sweetie.
I have to move on.
Here, come here.
I have to move on. I have to move on. I'm about to hit 40, and we need health insurance in America.
It gets better and better.
No, it doesn't.
Here's Linda.
Hello. Welcome. I'm Linda Green. I should be named Laverne, not from the Laverne and Shirley show. Ah, that'd been so bad, wouldn't it? If I was named after Laverne and Shirley show. All right.
So there were three little pigs. The wolf blew the house down. And one of the little pigs got so mad that he threw the brick way up in the air and the plane was flying by. And the dog caught the brick in his mouth. It's 5.6 miles in the air.